What's good? This is Trey with Legit Gang coming to you with this quick video on the one technique that helped me pick up more women than I ever thought possible. Alright? So, when I go out and pick up women, I run into different obstacles that make it difficult to pick up women. So, for example, you run into rejection, right? If you get rejected too many times, you lose your motivation. You don't really want to approach any more women, right? You run into feelings of anxiety, just the anxiety of approaching a woman. Sometimes that can hold you back. There's all these different obstacles. Sometimes a woman is in a group, or maybe she's with her family. Whatever the case may be, there's always some obstacle, right? But there is a way of approaching women, or a mindset that you can use that will help you understand how to pick up more women. Because once I understood this, which it kind of happened subconsciously. I didn't really know how to put it into words until now. But essentially, once this happened, that's when I started getting better results with women. And essentially what happened is I realized that if you ever watched the movie The Matrix, right? Essentially that movie, basically what it's trying to say is there's a program. It's like we're living in a computer simulation type thing. And there's a program running, right? So what I did is I started to look at things a little differently. I said, okay, what if we were living in the Matrix? What if there is a program running? And the program is saying that, there's a beautiful woman right there and I want to approach her, right? But the program's saying that I'm supposed to just walk away. But how do I pick up that woman, right? She has her own life. She has her own identity, has her own perception, has her own drama going on, and I'm going to approach her and basically convince her that she should be in my life, or I should be in her life, whatever. How am I going to do this? Essentially, the technique that I'm using, I don't know if it's so much of a technique or a mindset shift, or however you want to call it, but basically, you see everything as a program, right? You see the Matrix, you see this woman, she's in her life, right? And essentially what I try to do is I try to infiltrate her program, or the program that's going on, with a stronger program. So essentially what my goal is when I approach a woman is I want to override her program, take over her program, and place a stronger program that essentially results in what I want. Okay. So for example, I see a woman. I'm at a mall, right? And she's at Macy's, right? So I see a woman in Macy's. There's a program running. The Macy's program is running, right? Girls shopping in Macy's, looking for something, whatever. Maybe going to a birthday party. I don't know. So I go into Macy's and I see her. My mindset shifts. Okay, how do I override this program, right? Because essentially what needs to happen is I can't approach her with a weaker program, because she's going to reject me. She's going to be like, okay, this is her program, and then a weaker program is coming. She's going to reject it, of course. So essentially my program has to be stronger than hers. So in my head I'm like, okay, what would be a stronger program than what she's doing? Well, I could align with her program and override it. So for an example, I could come in and say, oh, hey, how you doing? I'm actually looking for something for my mom. I'm looking for a shirt for my sister. So basically I'm relating to her program. Her program is I'm in Macy's, I'm shopping, right? So I want to relate to her programming. And then, I say, oh yeah, looking for something for my mom or whatever, or my friend, or my girlfriend, or I could say my girlfriend, but I don't know if that will help me in my favor. I'm trying to pick her up. So I'll probably say my sister or whatever. And she's going to be like, oh yeah, you know, what you're looking for? What is she, what size does she wear? What is she in? Okay. So I'm aligning with her program at that point. And then at some point I can override her program by changing the topic. So I can ask her something about her accent, ask her something about her style, ask her, oh, what is she doing here today? Shift it, you know, make a shift, but in a way with confidence, you know, with dominance, because I need to override her program. My program needs to be stronger than hers, right? She's not going to respond to a weaker program. If I don't want to align with her program, I can just come in with strength. I can come in, hey, what's up? I wanted to meet you. How are you doing today? But when I do this, my body language has to be strong. My chest has to be up. My shoulders need to be high. My head up. I'm looking her directly in her eye. And I'm fearless about it. Because I'm trying to override her program. You can't come in weak. You know what I mean? You can't approach a woman and come in weak. The only way that's going to work is if you just happen to be her type, right? So you look like how her ideal man should look, or, you know what I mean? Or maybe she's just in a state where she really is looking for a guy. Only way coming in weak works is if you're getting lucky, basically. And we don't want to rely on luck. We want to be skillful. So what is skillful is to apply this understanding of, this is just one way to look at the game. You know, you can look at it this way and it will help you. You know, there's a program running and you have to override the program with a stronger program. That's it. So when you see a woman and you want to approach her, understand that there's a program running and she's within that program. She's a part of it. She's an element of that program. And now you are going to approach her. You have to override that. You have to be stronger than her program. You can't come in weak. You come in weak, you're going to get destroyed. You're going to get rejected. She's going to walk past you or whatever. So that's just a way of looking at things that, you know, I feel like it will help your game. Because it helped me. You know, at first I was doing it subconsciously. Now I know exactly what I'm doing. It's, you know, basically I understand that if I'm going to approach a woman and I want to be successful, it has to be a strong, powerful approach. And by strong and powerful, it doesn't have to be like super aggressive or look crazy or anything like that. All I'm saying is it has to be unapologetic. It has to be, it's like the best way to put it, or one way to put it is like, it's like a force is coming through, is breaking through a barrier, right? If the force is weak, it's not going to break through the barrier the whole way, and therefore the barrier is still going to stop the force. But if the force comes in strong and goes through the barrier, then it goes through the barrier and it infiltrates the environment or whatever. So what you want to do is when you approach a woman is like, just think there's a barrier there, and it's like, okay, I'm going to approach. When you approach, you have to break through the barrier. You can't break through the barrier by being apologetic, by being timid, unsure, uncertain. It's not going to work. You have to be unapologetic. You have to be strong. You have to be determined, decisive, and confident. All right. So I hope this was helpful. Hope it made sense. That's the advice for this video. If you need more help with picking up women or attracting women, go to legitgame.com or hit me up on Facebook. Just type in Trey Morgan, Trey space Morgan, and hit me up. Ask me questions and I'll give you tips and advice on picking up women. You know, I understand the game The game it can be tough. All right. I understand that. So I'm putting myself out there. I'm going out there and getting insight, picking up women, doing this thing. And all I'm doing right now is just sharing what I've learned from my experiences. And if you want to accelerate your success with women, it's always good to get perspective or understanding from someone who is actively doing what you want to do or what you're doing, which is picking up women. All right. So thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video. Peace.